On today's episode of the Pipeguard podcast, we are joined by a special guest, Jacob Rhodes of the Gentleman's Act podcast. We discussed a new Suicide Squad movie along with the 2016 dumpster fire Suicide Squad. We talked sports, horror stories, and a long rant about the show All American. Apologies for the episode being late. I've been sick this past week, so I've been dead. But without further ado, let's get right into the show. Podcast hosted by myself and my friend Dante. And we're joined by a special guest today. Introduce yourself, good sir.
How you doing? I'm Jacob Rhodes. Nice to meet you. I'm the host of the Gentleman's Act podcast. You can find us on Spotify. We talk about conspiracy theories and politics. We also dabble a little bit in daily news, not too much, but a little bit here and there.
All right, welcome to the show. Well, we have a plethora of topics to talk about today, but we are going to start off by talking about the newest James Gunn directed Suicide Squad is called, along with the 2016 abomination of movie Suicide Squad.
Oh, there's an abomination, all right, and it ain't that fucking movie, but I'm glad I wasn't there.
Wait, what?
What did you say?
Yeah, because, now about the time is, where everybody, football-wise, is going back to training camp. Mm-hmm. And I heard that there were some football players that weren't at training camp, and they happened to be in the Pipe House last night. So we're going to talk about that, too.
We also get to... We had a WWE wrestler and a hippopotamus in the apartment last night.
Yeah. So, good thing I wasn't there. I was off eating steak.
You lucky bastard. But let's get started. So, which one? Because Jacob and I have watched a new Suicide Squad movie. Dante was busy with
Bro, I've been working, man.
other business.
Told you, I'm a busy man. That's what I was telling my steak.
I'm pretty sure all of us, correct me if I'm wrong, have seen the 2016 one at least once in our lifetime.
It was fucking awful.
Actually, I got a question.
Yeah.
Everybody's turned on by the bitch who plays Harley Quinn. That gets they meat.
Margot Robbie?
Yeah, it's she's alright. She ain't all that.
It's because people are into cosplay.
I mean, even cosplay, I'm I want a big booty bitch to be like Raven or Wonder Woman. Y'all get turned on by a crazy bitch. Y'all scaring me. Y'all fucking scaring me.
It runs in the house.
Yeah. Mr. fucking Rivera. He wants his bitches from the psych ward. Off medicine, off
Literally
all that.
Harley Quinn.
He wants straight jacket bitches.
But, so it's been 5 years since David Ayer's 2016 Suicide Squad came out. It's been 5 years.
Okay.
Does anyone remember what the movie's about? Because I could tell you, I'm trying to make a point.
So, the reason that I hated that movie was because it was I'll give an example, a Trippie Redd song. There's too much going on at once.
That's true.
And I like Trippie Redd. I like his music. I like the songs, but there's a lot of shit going on. And when you watch the 2016 Suicide Squad, you had all this cast of characters that I'm cool with. And then they're fighting the devil. They're fighting Satan.
How did they fight Satan?
I don't remember. There's some magic bitch.
So they fight
Enchantress?
They fight the Enchantress as the villain.
Yeah,
wasn't she like Satan?
No, she was
like
some
a witch.
It was Cara Delevingne playing this witch who just kept doing hula moves at a giant light in the sky, which is the worst comic book cliche villain of all time, or Destruction Plan, is when there's a giant beam going in the sky.
She's a whore, though.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
She's a whore. She kissed so many people.
Yeah, that's her power, just to be a hoe.
It's wow, that's a really
Streets.
bad power.
But you also...
Will Smith was bald. Will Smith was bald.
Yeah, Will Smith was Deadshot. He was bald.
Amanda Waller. Great casting.
Oh, well, the casting was some of the actual strongs to that movie. Margot Robbie.
Joker was awful.
Yeah. There's no way he's fighting Batman. Batman's beating his ass.
Batman's fucking him up.
Like I said, I don't know why Batman was there. I think they was just we need a little more money. Just throw him in there.
But
that was so random.
I think the biggest issue of the movies, with that movie, was it was edited by a trailer house company. So they never tasked to edit movies, but the movie was meant to be a serious movie. but because no one liked Batman vs. Superman, which came in the same year, and everyone was liking the Marvel movies and how fun they were in Guardians of the Galaxy, DC said, fuck it, let's try to salvage, just make this a fun movie.
I'm just a sucker.
And so
for pain.
the first 5 minutes or so, there's like 7 songs that introduce every character.
The soundtrack was good.
The soundtrack's good, but there's no purpose to it. Like, all right, let's show up Harley Quinn. What are we gonna play? All right, Super Freak by Rick James, because I guess she's insane. So I guess she's a freak.
You think Harley Quinn's a throat goat?
Probably.
Like, if you picking a threesome, since that was a topic that we had earlier last week, like a threesome and whatnot.
Yes.
Which DC bitches are you picking to have a threesome with?
Catwoman.
Decent pick. Decent pick. That's a
Wonder
great
Woman.
pick. I need 2 people. That's just one
Wonder
person.
Woman, Catwoman. I mean, Catwoman's got to be on that list regardless.
I'm worried to pick Harley Quinn because I don't want to get fucked up. The Catwoman, I feel like Catwoman, if she's fucked me up, I don't think she's doing anything too brutal. I think it's just gonna be like rough. I don't know. Like,
Y'all thinking simple minded.
who are you thinking of?
First of all, I'm taking Wonder Woman. I have to. And I'm gonna go with Zatanna. If you know who Zatanna is.
Satana?
He's a magician. So,
Doesn't ring a bell.
magical shit. Or Starfire. Actually, let me get Wonder Woman and Raven.
So this is Satana?
Oh.
No, that's not Zatanna. Zatanna has black hair and wears a top hat.
Well, that's another Satana, I guess.
I don't know who you just pulled
That's a
up.
Marvel person.
No. Oh shit, I had to turn off the incognito. I don't be watching porn. I just use it as background music. I'm serious, I do. Like, I would really turn on porn while doing my homework. Like, I'm not getting hard beaten off or nothing. I'm just like, seeing a bitch get her doors knocked off. Actually, Zatanna.
But
This is, oh my god.
I don't want to pick Wonder Woman either because I don't like.
Like, that's what she looks like.
Okay, then I'm definitely gonna pick Satana and Catwoman, like then, because that I can work with.
That's the animated series. Holy shit. I was like, I told you. What blonde bitches fucking with girls with black hair? Like, y'all understand why I have the slander for blonde women. They don't got shit on bitches with black hair. And red. And red hairs. I'm serious. I think it was a blonde bitch, yeah.
Alright. Well, Suicide Squad.
Is there a dent in the floor?
Is there a dent in the floor?
That has to be a lot of weight that was on that floor. Like, she was easily 300 pounds.
We will get to
And
this.
she looked cleanly like 250.
We will get to this because I can't wait to talk about this. Let's get through this first.
So Trey Polamalu and Quentin Nelson.
Yes. Or who the fuck?
Jose Nuevo. Or no, Marquise Pouncey.
Raymond Foster and Troy Polamalu.
I like Marquise Pouncey better because he
Marquise Pouncey.
damn, bro.
Oh, by the way, we're also joined by my dogs Dave and Bob for this episode. They are knocked the fuck out on the floor. But James Gunn, director of the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, when he got fired by Disney or got canceled because he had offensive tweets a while back.
Was it homophobic or racist? I know it was one of the two.
It was retarded.
Is he snoring?
What?
He's asleep, man.
He snores?
Yo, these are not dogs. These are grown-ass men.
James Gunn got fired by Disney, but before Disney hired him back because they're like, wait a minute, this is fucking dumb. He got hired by DC to make this movie, which is a vast improvement.
Extreme
improvement on the 2016 one. In every single facet imaginable. Like, this movie is extremely entertaining.
Yeah.
Pretty funny.
I think this one they focused more on the comedy aspect than they did the seriousness.
They don't take it as seriously, which I think is...
No, they definitely focused on the comedy aspect.
They just focus on the weirdness of it, which I like. Like,
Yeah.
you have superheroes like King Shark, Polka Dot Man, the Weasel, Peacemaker, Ratcatcher 2, like just fucking bizarre superheroes.
Yeah.
And they fight a fucking giant starfish at the end of the movie.
And I do think it was. I mean, you saw Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2.
It's very much like that.
It's very similar.
But this one's rated R, so they fucking just
yeah. So they just do whatever they want.
They take it to the extreme. There's a dick in the movie.
Where's the dick at?
Some civilian they just fucking kill. He just was like naked taking a bath, and they just fucking kill him.
Who? The Suicide Squad?
Some dude in Suicide Squad, yeah.
The Suicide Squad just killed a naked guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like for no reason?
Yeah.
It's kind of fucked up.
It's really funny though.
Why'd they do that?
Because they're taking out a whole camp of people. This dude's taking a bath. They just kill him.
Didn't King Shark like eat somebody?
Multiple times.
Yeah.
There's one dude I know he picked up and like just ate him.
Yeah, he does it a bunch in the movie. By the way, King Shark is voiced by Sylvester Stallone, which is incredible casting.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
John Cena plays Peacemaker. Idris Elba's Bloodsport, I think it is.
Yeah, Bloodsport.
And also, they only bring back a couple people from the original Suicide Squad. They leave most of them past. Like, goodbye, Will Smith.
Thank God Joker was gone.
Goodbye, Jared Leto Joker.
I think Will Smith was dealing with Jada, man. It's been about a year since she obliterated my man. Like I said, I'm still fighting for Will Smith, man.
That was...
Yeah.
I strive every day to make sure I never end up like Will Smith.
On live TV crying because your wife is fucking their dudes.
He wasn't even crying. You could just see the pain in his eyes. Like, I think it was so much pain that he couldn't even cry.
Nah, yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure we talked about that on the first episode where you get hit so hard, like, you kind of like, it takes like a second to load the emotion.
Yeah.
Like, just like I got into an entanglement, just like, fuck. I put 2 kids in this bitch.
And she's still fine, though.
Who?
Jada. She's
I don't
still
know.
fine.
She's kind of mid to me. I didn't think she was all that. Like, I didn't even think she was the finest bitch in Set It Off. Is that a hot
I
take?
have to see the cast.
I'm not saying Queen Latifah, so don't do that. I don't know. Would you fuck Queen Latifah?
Probably.
Seriously?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
Would you fuck Queen Latifah, Jacob?
No, I'm passing on that one.
Or is it just strictly cocaine?
I tend to lean more that way, yeah.
Or you like country bitches?
Either way.
I like country bitches too. I just love saying that. You a country bitch, huh?
I dated this one girl. She lives up here, and she was first time I ever dated a deaf person.
That must be fun.
Yeah, I didn't know she was deaf until like halfway through the first date, and I asked her. I was like, "You like this song?" She's like, I can't hear that song. I was like, whoa, wait a minute.
That's what she sign language or something.
Yeah, she was like, I think she was 98% deaf, so hearing aids would still work, but she mostly ran off lip reading. And one of the things that I found out is that when I took her on a date, I always take girls to Barnes & Noble, and I took her, and she was able to tell me what song was playing if she put her hand on the wall. She could hear the vibration.
That bitch Daredevil.
That shit nuts, man.
That bitch is Daredevil.
She has superpowers.
For real.
She could belong to Suicide Squad.
No, she doesn't belong to Suicide Squad.
That was interesting though. You said you always take all your dates to Barnes & Noble to see what they do at Barnes & Noble.
See where they go.
That's actually a really good strategy.
Like, where will they go at Barnes & Noble?
I don't know where I'd take a girl on the first date. I feel like I'd probably just take her to like, this sounds really bad, but the woods. It sounds really bad, but it's not what I mean.
Take this bitch to the woods.
Yeah, I took a nice young lady to the botanical gardens last week. We had dessert out there.
And you gave me some dessert, and I was feeling great.
I'm pretty sure some of her friends had some of that dessert yesterday and like were KO'd. And now everybody's like, you should make more. And I'm like, just give me the stuff. Give me the stuff. I'm like, weed does grow on trees, but money doesn't.
Yeah.
Those are some fucking good brownies. But, where were we? Suicide Squad. If you have HBO Max, you can watch this on HBO Max. So that's where I've watched it like 3 times. The Weasel is the funniest fucking part of the movie. It's not even close.
Oh, yeah.
That's when it broke me. It's like, I'm gonna love this movie when that happened.
Yeah, they definitely, them focusing on more of the comedy aspect, them hiring James Gunn was, I think if they had made this movie with any other director, not that I know too many directors, but it wouldn't have gone as well. I think James Gunn was the perfect
They learned
fit.
the last time, like, obviously they didn't let a director really do anything in the first one. The second one, they gave him full control to do it at once, and oh my god, good things can happen.
Yeah.
Already, man.
I do think they had a good Harley Quinn the first Suicide Squad too. I don't think there was any issue with her. And I think
they gave her more to do in this one as well.
Yeah, they did. She played a good part. I think she played a role well. I was kind of shocked. I thought they were just going to kill her off in the beginning, is what it looked like. But I know.
I mean,
they killed off Pete Davidson within
they
fucking 5 minutes.
They shot Pete Davidson straight in the fucking face in the first 7 minutes.
Didn't he like betray them or something?
He betrayed him, put his hand up, and then they literally just showed to get his face blown the fuck off. Like,
what, with the bomb or a bullet?
a bullet.
Did anybody get their head blown up?
Yeah. In the first 7
Michael
minutes.
Rooker.
Who was he?
He was. What was his name?
What?
Savant.
Yeah, it was like Savant or some shit. The main character that was, I thought was the main character in the first 8 minutes.
Yeah, he ran away, and so Viola Davis just pushed the button, blew his head up, and then a bird ate it.
Yeah.
This movie is graphic, but it's really funny.
I'll probably watch it once I get home.
But I love this movie. We'll move on to other topics. I think we all want to talk about our harlot section, but overall,
It is horror stories.
our horror.
I'm sorry, people, that we keep saying harlot. Harlot stories is like a subsection of horror stories, spelled WHORE in stories.
But overall, I will give I'll give the 2016 Suicide Squad a 1 out of 10.
I give it a 2.
The movie is a dumpster fire. The new one, I'll give.
You can fuck the Suicide Squad.
New one, give it 8.5 out of 10.
I think I'd give it a 9. I give it a little higher than 9.
It's the best comic book thing I've seen all year,
Yeah.
and I've watched practically
It's
everything.
one of the few good DC movies there is. DC can't make movies for shit.
Well, now they're.
Unless they're animated movies, I watched every single animated movie on
DC does do
HBO
well
Max,
animated.
and that shit is heat.
Not only does DC do well with anime movies, but they started doing well when they just said, "Hey, fuck this."
They're phenomenal at TV shows. I can't bash them on that.
I
I think
Animated
The Flash,
movies.
Superwoman.
Animated movies.
I
Fuck
don't
the
know.
CW, because I might have to go on an all-American rant later on in the show, because I'm pissed the fuck off because Olivia Baker is a fucking terrible person. Fucking hate that bitch. Actually, no.
I've yet to start All American.
The Baker family as a whole are terrible people that need to be in maximum security prison or hell.
Do you think the Baker family from All Americans worse than the Baker family from Resident Evil 7?
Yes. Olivia Baker is beyond a menace to society. Like, she needs...
The Baker family ate people in Resident Evil 7.
Bro, they be doing shit worse than eat people, bro. Like, I would rather them eat people than the shit that they be doing, but I'm gonna get to that later.
But when DC got off trying to be Marvel, have the cinematic universe, have everything connected, because that's where they were fucking up, because they just made dumpster fire. Man of Steel, garbage. Batman vs Superman, garbage. Wonder Woman, surprisingly not garbage. Is it good? I don't think so.
I feel
Nah, I
like if
wouldn't.
Gal Gadot had more ass.
I'd give that one a
I'd love
4.
Gal Gadot had more ass. If Gal Gadot could act. And then, what the fuck? The only good ones I think on top of my head is...
But also, Batman movies were pretty good. They're not Batman
the
versus
trilogy.
Superman.
I don't count
Yeah.
I don't count those. That was before they started doing this.
Fuck, I've never seen this in a theater.
I saw The
Yeah.
Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises in theaters.
They're so good.
They're so fucking good.
Yeah,
I
they're
mean,
fucking phenomenal.
honestly, bro, Superman is a bitch. Like, I feel like people don't talk about this enough. Like, if Superman is your favorite superhero, I'm gonna look at you wild. Because, like, Superman is always losing.
Everyone has the same favorite superheroes, I feel like. Everyone always... There's people pick Superman, but everyone either picks Batman or Spider-Man. Everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone.
I like
time.
Batman and Thor.
I like 4.
I rock
That's
with
also...
Thor.
I love Spider-Man and Batman as well. Like, I can't hate
I don't,
the answer.
I don't
but
really
everyone-
like Spider-Man like that.
Really?
I don't.
Interesting.
I don't know. I just kind of feel like, bro, you mad annoying. Like, Peter, you get no bitches. You've been alive for like 60, 70 years, and you tell me you only done fucked with 3 bitches? Like, you chasing Mary Jane? She's a whore.
Didn't he break her neck or tried to say
that was Gwen Stacy?
That was Gwen Stacy.
Oh, Gwen Stacy. Gotcha.
She's a whore too, I think.
I don't know.
Like, you don't hear nobody talking about, I'm out here looking for my Mary Jane. Like, no, the fuck you not.
I would hope not.
Like, oh, I'm looking
Unless
for.
your Mary Jane is Zendaya.
I'm looking. Stop. You're gonna get me horny. You're gonna make me get naked. Think about Zendaya. That's the only bitch
The only other good movie I think from DC,
that's 6
though,
foot I'm gonna get naked for.
Does anyone here actually watch the Zack Snyder Justice League at all?
I don't have time. I don't have 4 hours in my day. Just watch a movie.
For all that. And then I've seen Joker.
I saw Joker too.
I think Joker was good.
I saw it twice. First viewing, I was like, this is one of the best comic movies I've ever seen. Second viewing, I was like, yeah, no.
I don't think it was that good, but I think it's a solid 7.5.
I think the Suicide Squad is better than Joker. But
oh, absolutely, 100%.
No contest for me.
I think the only reason that Joker movie was actually so good, I don't think the plot was all that.
It's Taxi Driver
actor,
with the Joker. The movie Taxi Driver, it's just that with the Joker.
I've never seen that movie.
Worth your time.
It's good. Check it out. I think the actor just played his part phenomenally.
Yeah, Joaquin Phoenix is really fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's your next topic? That's it for.
Music. We was just here because I've been bullshitting. Cardi B and Lizzo dropped a song.
It was ass.
And Lizzo said something about she ain't fucked Drake. So.
Yet.
We got some questions, Lizzo. Elizabeth, what did you do with Aubrey? Drake, Graham.
Is this why the album was late?
I hope not. Nah, I think the album's late because...
He's lazy?
No, because Kanye wants to drop when Drake drops. So they can have a competition.
And whenever they drop, that's going to be the next end of the world.
But they don't want to drop at the same time, but that's why Drake's not dropping, because Kanye wants to drop the same time Drake wants to drop. Like, they're like in a Cold War type of thing. Like, in a standoff. Like, you gonna drop? Because if you drop, I'ma drop. And if I drop and I fuck up your numbers, I won the beef. And it's like, people are gonna listen to both. Yeah. Donda has way more hype. Because people have actually heard the album. And another Friday passed and I didn't hear anything about Donda, so...
Well, that was what our main topic was going to be for this episode, but obviously Kanye didn't drop the fucking album.
But you knew you weren't getting Donda.
I had a feeling we weren't, but I listened to the listening party and watched it on Apple Music, and it sounded finished to me. Like, the second listening party, whatever, because Kanye just is fucking living out at
They were doing
Mercedes-Benz.
everything but writing the album on a fucking live stream, man. They were in there lifting weights, cutting hair,
well, like,
sleeping.
that was before it. Then you had like the actual like in the stadium him performing, and he was just had his bed, well, not even a bed, a fucking mattress.
Yeah, he was living in a prison.
A receiver, a candle, on top of the receiver, and like a book in the center of the stage along with like some clothes. And he just kind of walked around while the album played, and he had a bunch of people just running around him.
I think I've heard it was like a ritual for his mom.
I guess.
Some shit.
I don't fucking know.
I stand by to this day. I think Kanye went nuts. I think he went mentally insane, man.
I think he did. I mean, fucking with Kim K. You gotta be fighting demons, bro, when you could literally just type in some shit and see a bitch get her back blown out. Like, you literally get to see where her fame came from.
But he might be insane.
That hurts.
But
he loves his mom, though.
But Kanye, I think, has the best hip-hop discography of all time. No one, I think, can compete with Kanye's. His total body of work, I think no one is competing with Kanye West at this point for his career.
How many bitches do you think Kanye fucked?
How many bitches? A lot. That man is addicted to sex.
How addicted would you say? Like,
how addicted? I think he literally has talked about he is a sex addict.
Ew.
Remember Amber Rose said, "What is?"
He like fingers in his butt.
So Kanye likes. This man raps about sex all the fucking time.
Wish I was a sex addict. That'd be dangerous. I'll probably have a beard by then. Don't worry. Me and Emilio on the journey to get a beard. Fuck Matt.
But
I'm
yeah,
gonna get my beard.
but this Lizzo song, that was ass.
Cardi B got big titties though.
Cardi B has big titties, but that song's so ass. I was waiting for Chance the Rapper to hop in and just give us a trash verse. It sounded like it was fit right for him to slide in there. Like that shit was garbage. Any other thoughts on that?
What? Oh no, Pink Panthers dropped a song.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know who that is either.
Y'all know? Apparently, I was scrolling through TikTok today, and they were like, "You're a male thought if." Let me see if I can pull it up. But you matched a good amount of them, and I was like, I gotta say that.
I'm curious now. But
Let me
the
see.
other song, the other person dropped, The Weeknd dropped a new song. You already know. Until Dante actually hops on this Weeknd hype train.
Never.
This is a fun train to be on.
Yeah, I fuck with The Weeknd.
I don't know if I like the song that much, but
And the song was mid.
like I feel like this new album we're getting is to be very much like that, which I want him to. I prefer the trilogy Weeknd sound. That's the House Balloons era Weeknd. Obviously, in our apartment we have a signed House Balloons vinyl, like platinum record, just hung up on the wall. Like, it's my second favorite album of all time. Like, I prefer that sound
Right.
to the Starboy or the. I mean, I like After Hours a lot. Obviously, I have like 7 fucking vinyls there for that one album, but like it's not the same as the trilogy shit.
Okay, male thought activities. Being a basketball fan.
All right, that's one.
Active Twitter user.
I don't tweet a lot, but I'm on it a lot. Like I like.
You're a Twitter
That's
user.
an active Twitter.
Yeah,
You're a
so
Twitter
that's
user.
2.
If they've ever recorded themselves rapping,
You, not myself.
you have.
Like once or twice.
That still counts. Smoked cigarettes.
Or
You don't have a torn ACL. You don't have a perm. Collects vinyls. I think you
that's 5.
get that. Specifically listens to 80s and 90s rap R&B.
Not specifically, but it's there.
Nose piercing. Posting on their Instagram story. Bonus if it's a poll. Knows how to dance. 15 or more female followers on Spotify. Plays soccer. Uses Snapchat. And was a lifeguard.
So we've had a good 7.
We got about half of them.
You're a little whore, Jack.
Oh my god.
Or you gotta be a male thought, Jack.
I can't wait to get this Harlot story notice that.
Horror story. That's not a horror story. That's a horror story. It is a horrific, and I'm glad I didn't have to witness it.
But all right, let's just jump there because I want to go there. Okay, so where should we start with this Harlot story? Where should we start with this, Dante? Like,
I feel for safety reasons, I'm gonna just start the story with last weekend.
all right, so I was there, so like we could start. So last week,
Because we have a menace who needs to be introduced.
Amelia, we need you to take a seat.
Yeah.
I got the doing things.
The fuck you
What are
doing?
you doing?
Rubbing.
You can't grub and talk.
So
Crazy.
last weekend, Amelia and I took a trip out to our new home stadium, clubbing it up. My man was fucking surfing for the crowd. Literally, people were carrying him and just through the crowd. We were living it up, and we met these girls previous night, and she looks pretty good. And then she had a fat friend.
What's her player build look like? when
Her
you say
player
fat?
build is like the Dominican Sue. Or I said this bitch would probably like suffer from low blood pressure during sex. See if they could like do the Paul Blart thing, like put a little bit of sugar in her nose and then like wake her up. Like I hate these fat bitches, but
Hey, I got a video of Jack dancing with that
but
fat
we'll get
bitch.
there. We'll get there. But
Oh my God. Look at her and look at him.
I got so tired at one point in this club because I was not feeling it. I could feel a sickness coming on.
You shimmying on it?
But I'm like walking away. And I get pushed in the back by Mr. Rivera towards this fat bitch, and I just say, fuck it. I'll just grind. I'll just live it the fuck up if I'm here. And I kept getting pushed
Wiggle, wiggle,
in the
wiggle.
back. And I got on video of me doing the one thing I said I would never do.
He became who he sought to destroy.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
Fat blonde bitch. You became what you sought to destroy.
Everything I hate in life happened.
I love to see it.
I love this.
I love seeing it in person. I was like,
But anyway, we know these, and there's the one roommate we see
was
in
it
FaceTime.
heavy?
What?
Like some girls have heavy asses. Was it heavy?
I could not tell.
Okay, she didn't have a heavy ass.
I could not tell anything.
Does Kim have a heavy ass?
A heavy ass?
Do you even know what a heavy ass feel like?
No.
Yeah.
Jacob, do you know what a heavy ass feels like?
Yeah, heavy ass feel like. Like you can feel weight on your penis. Okay. No
He's
heavy
thinking.
asses. I'm pretty sure. I'm definitely sure neither of you are heavy ass. 'Cause you like skinny bitches. You like. I don't even know. We still
I
determining
like
with
fit
you.
bitches. Fit.
I forgot. I like juicy bitches.
What is your type, Jacob?
I don't know. I just kind of date whoever.
But okay, fast forward to last night. We get home from Wingstop, and Mr. Rivera says, "The
Kinsey.
fine woman." So Antonio Brown is coming for 2 friends, and we were hyping ourselves up. We're all like, "Yes, we're gonna get one girl for ourselves. There's free dudes, free chicks. This would be great."
I was swagging and surfing in my.
Now I
truck
know
and
one of
shit.
them is the hippopotamus. That's her nickname to be just hippopotamus. Hippopotamus coming, and I have hyped myself up like, all right, you just had to take one for a team. You said take over a team, like this for the better of everyone else. You do this all the time. And we're playing beer pong, getting hyped, listening to music, drinking. We're like, we're ready for this. We're ready. And then Mr. Rivera goes upstairs, car comes back up, like, they're here. They walk in. All right, there's Antonio Brown. Like, Antonio Brown's, all right, you look exactly how I remember you looking.
Booming.
Hippopotamus comes in and really booming.
Bro,
and then-
she's not a hippo. Like she's not that fat. She just built big.
There's a
Like-
lot of chins, man. There's a lot of chins.
There's not
Her
a lot of
face is
shit.
actually
Like her,
somewhat
maybe if
slight,
she was
defined.
skinny, she'd be a.
But I'm expecting this to be like the least attractive one. And then for behind the hippopotamus,
Wait, you gotta do the introduction like it's a football game.
and that strong safety for the Pittsburgh Steelers, standing good 5'11", weighing 145 pounds.
Y'all said she was 6'2".
I'm just doing Troy Polamalu's stat.
She is 6'2".
Yeah, say 6'2".
This bitch is alright.
Do it.
And that strong safety standing 6'2", weighing a good 140 pounds. Troy Polamalu.
140.
I don't fucking know.
Probably is a
Trey Polamalu does not weigh 140.
No, her stat.
First,
You don't think that bitch weighs 140? No.
How much do you think that bitch weighs?
140 for sure.
Fucking
Anyway, let's just try.
easily
She got
one.
some big ass legs.
Easily,
This bitch-
easily 180.
Okay, so 6'2", 6'3", 180 pound.
Because I'm 6'3" and I'm
Behemoth.
175.
A behemoth walks in the apartment.
Generational talent.
Generational football
I
talent.
know she D1. Gotta
Oh,
be.
D1. We were like, she has a million snap score. I'm like, damn, Nick Saban must be recruiting the fuck out of this bitch. Like,
Yeah,
that's where
I
all this-
saw that. I was like, what?
That girl had $1 million on snap score.
I'll pull it up right now.
What?
She doesn't have $1 million, but
We'll get to that.
she
but-
right fucking there. Where's she at?
So she walks in immediately.
Who was texting her? That's what I want to know.
Oh God.
Again, what the fuck?
Oh God.
914,000.
Oh God.
I'm at like
I'm at like 50.
100K.
She
But-
look.
100K.
She joined the
Immediately.
same year I joined.
Immediately, as
So
soon
she
as,
done had this shit for what 6-7 years, and damn near got a meal.
as soon as she walks in,
Only got 90 racks.
the alcohol just turns to water. I'm like, I am not drunk anymore. I have sobered up because in my head I'm like, all all right, Emilio's gonna take his girl. Matt's gonna take his girl. And they're gonna leave me with Palomalu. I'm 5'8", like 160
No, I
pounds.
think you would have got the fat bitch.
Yeah.
No.
You would have definitely got
You
the
deserve the fat bitch though.
It
If
makes
anything,
sense.
Matt deserves a tall bitch.
Like, yeah, Matt already had, like, if it was to go down like that, he said, yeah, I would have took Troy before the fat bitch. So
You gonna be getting butt fucked.
I was like, I'm getting pegged. I'm getting punched. Like, I'm getting brutalized if Troy comes in that room.
But y'all, see, look, okay. So I'll put it to you like this. I've met Troy before because I was out in Virginia Beach once, you know, with some friends, and I happened to cross by Troy.
This is new to me.
Yeah, I told you I had met Troy because like I had like Troy and I exchange snacks, like we just cool, like nothing like that. You feel me? Like I can't even say she my homie, just like someone I have on Snap. Like, and I had like that day that I saw her, like I didn't really like see her, if that makes sense. But then Emilio FaceTimed me and he showed me, and I'm like, oh my god, what type of crossover is this? What the fuck? Because I remember she had snapped me and she had showed me her face, and I was like, damn, bitch, your chin's stronger than mine. Like, I was like, shit, me and Emilio trying to get beards, like, bitch, I know you got one. Got that Matt beard, just waiting to be grown.
When they walk in, I'm like, I'm so appalled by what I've seen. Disgusted. And I am just out of it. They're playing games. I can't get into it. I'm being a complete buzzkill. In my head, I'm like, maybe if I act more gay, maybe they'll just think I'm gay.
I mean,
Any-
They thought, alright, time out.
Anything.
They thought he was gay before last night.
They thought I was gay before last night, apparently. So that's wonderful. But
I mean, you do give like kind of.
I do give off gay vibes.
Like I feel like you're bisexual. In my heart, I feel like it is. But I mean, I don't care.
Possibly.
Like I said, you like Frank Ocean a little too much.
That's the thing that gives it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Definitely. Like I said, I don't care. Like I said, as long as I don't come here and hear you getting your back blown out, because I would be in tears. And I wouldn't be mad or angry. I'd just be like, I didn't want to hear that. Or if you blowing a dude's back out, then I'd dap you up. I'd be like, okay, assert your dominance. I'm like, you got another man calling you daddy? Hey, bro, nothing but respect. Because, wow. You got another grown man on his knees topping you off? Whew. It's an evil world we live in. Continuing.
But I call my buddy up, EJ, who's we're certifying as a pipe guard after this episode, along with you, Mr. Jacob. But I text him like, buddy, I need a rescue right now. Like, we have 2 live grenades in the apartment. This bitch is 6 free. When she walked in, I could hear the Undertaker's music kick in. Like, I need to get the fuck out of here. And he's like, bet, I'm on my way. I'll be there in 35 minutes. I'm like, cool.
Man,
Go over.
EJ's a W man's, yeah.
That man is a walking W.
W man's.
But I'm like, all right, I need an excuse to get out of this with Emilio and Matt. I'm like, what is something that they could not refute? Like, they can't say no to. They can't refute it. I'm like, all right, well, EJ's dad has lung cancer. I just told him that. Completely fucked up.
Nah, go ahead and tell everybody exactly what you said to get out of this situation.
I was like, hey, man, I just found out EJ's dad has lung cancer. I need to go drive around and talk to him for a bit. They're like, all right, man, understand.
So unnecessary.
That was really unnecessary. You could have said literally anything. It's been
I kind of realized after the fact, I'm like, that was a little far.
Outside to talk to
You didn't even have to. You didn't even have to say anything.
I was overthinking it.
We were all playing the game right
Why
now.
do you think of the most worst thing to say? Be like, yeah, shit, bro.
You had me fooled though.
A plane just hit the World Trade Center. I gotta go.
I started feeling bad. I was like, wait, what? Like, you being for real right now?
And
Like, if anything,
I was
you
a good
buzzkilled
liar.
me.
I was a great liar.
I don't know.
But
I kind of would have knew. I was like, don't nobody just
But
get
then I looked
lung
at him, he had
cancer.
this weird ass little smirk on his face. Like, I was like, yeah, he up to something.
But I got out of it. I come back and they're like, yeah, we had a great time. I was like, no.
We
Because,
did. You left.
well, they were only there for another 20 minutes after I left.
Yeah, because we were looking around. We were like, oh, where's Jack? Now we just continued doing what we were doing.
That's fine by me. But I just, the crime on Antonio Brown's part, you should know the game by now. Could you not bring more attractive friends?
I mean, maybe, but you gotta realize, like, not every girl gonna have, like, all bad friends. Like, you know that whole fucking shit that was happening in, like, 2020 is like, I've never seen two pretty best friends. You think you gonna fucking find three? Cause Antonio Brown, in my opinion, she's okay. What I hit, not necessarily. Like, I'll take the top. It looks like it could be serviceable. Like, it's like a Honda Accord. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
you know, might need an oil change here and there, but overall, that shit'll do you well. But it's like, you're not gonna see 3 Mercedes rolling around together. Ever.
Well, I'm not expecting free Mercedes.
But if you did.
If I did, I would obviously treat it like as such, like, oh my god, that's free Mercedes. But what walked in here was...
Well, we knew 2 that were for sure.
Yeah. I think that was just a
I
wild
didn't even
card.
know.
But the wild card was a wild loss.
I didn't even know that 6'2" bitch was even.
You didn't know Andre the Giant was coming in.
Until I seen her get out of the car. I was like, whoa.
Like, I was concerned. I was like, I didn't know if it was a woman as soon as I walked in. I thought it was a dude at first. Like, I was that confused. Like, it... Probably a very nice girl. And I
was like,
I definitely sound like a dick.
I was like,
She
who you
does.
with?
She babysits in her free time and does lawn work. Like I said, she is a nice person.
She seems like a very nice person. However,
I
expecting her
what
tonight...
your expectations were, they didn't work out. So, like, you were kind of, like, y'all were all horny. Like, y'all had all showered, beat y'all dicks.
I ain't beat shit. That's a fact.
You were in the shower.
You definitely beat your
I'm not
dick.
beat my dick.
I
told
know
y'all
you
to
beat
come
your
in.
dick.
Because if anyone was getting hidden, you were probably the one that had the best chance of anything happening.
For sure.
So, like, if anyone should be preparing, it would be you.
Nah, I can't. That bitch is too. I don't need to prepare for
That is true. That bitch is black. Bleh, bleh, bleh.
But-
Bleh, bleh, bleh.
That it was just... we need a scouting report next time what we're up against. So we maybe prepare ourselves a little bit more and not be taken by just
Bro
complete...
was expecting a 10.
I was expecting 10.
So say if it was a 10, what would you have done?
It wasn't that I was expecting 10. I was
What would you
expecting...
have done differently?
If it was a 10, I would have...
Okay. I get you hypothetical. Say a bitch that looks like walks in the door. So you got the fat bitch and that person that I just named.
If that walks in, vibe's completely different. Because that's more along the lines of what I was expecting to happen.
But
What are you doing?
You
that's
see-
different?
I'm expecting probably... I'll take the fat bitch. I'm more good time. I was expecting...
he would have. I feel like in the end he would have had to take the fat bitch. But the fat bitch was feeling you.
Yes, I would have taken it. But, like,
She was
it was the
funny.
fact... You could say, well, you were expecting 10. I was expecting 10. I was
Y'all
expecting...
tell him how she came here and asked for a donut?
Oh, we'll get there. We'll get there. By the way, okay, so hippopotamus is at the counter.
Why the fuck
We have
did
a
I let her
bo-
in the house, bro?
We have a box of half dozen Krispy Kreme donuts there. She's like, "Can I have a donut?" Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Like, fuck me. But yeah. I was expecting around a 5 or 6. Let's be real.
5 or 6?
I was expecting something reasonable. I was expecting something that we can work with a bit more. I was not expecting something below a 2. It's Palomalu, Hippopotamus, and Antonio Brown.
I mean, they're also coming.
They
if
drove
you're a
an
pretty
hour and a
girl-
half to here.
Well, here's the
If
thing.
you're pretty and you live in, you're not leaving. You're not coming to fuck.
That is a good
Here's
point.
the thing. They were already in. Made a pit stop. They had some shit going on. And then
Okay.
I was like, yo, what y'all doing? Whatever, pull up. And then they were like, oh, might as well. Williamsburg's right there. Pulled up. Like, it wasn't planned.
Gotcha.
It wasn't planned like a day
That
before.
makes
It
a
was
lot more
like-
sense than them driving an hour and a half.
Yeah.
But that I was like, if there was someone else here who was at least a 5 to a 6, to maybe if we're lucky a 7, my mood's completely different. I'll be more team player. Like, I'm more about it. What we got was
About what though? What are you more about? I'm confused.
about the environment. There's the vibe. Like, I'll be more with it. I won't be such like an ass about it.
I didn't see you being an ass at all. I thought you were normal until you hit me with the cancer thing.
I was very upset inside. There was a storm brewing.
Demons for no reason.
But what ended up walking in was, we'll give Antonio Brown a good like 6.5, as I'll say. I was expecting something on Antonio Brown's grade, or on her par is what I was expecting to walk in with her, along with the hippopotamus. But we got a 6.5, a 4, and a 1.5 walk in. Just an absolutely disgusting ratio. War
I
crimes.
wonder how they rated us.
I know our average. It didn't matter. I know our average is beating that.
I know. I just want to know though.
Any thoughts?
You already know what I was on. I
Oh, by the way. So, Troy Palmalo's sitting in a chair. We have a poster of all 4 of us here. She's laughing, pointing up. And it's like, we're like, what are you laughing at? And she's like, who's that guy at the top? We're like, oh, Coach? Dante? Like, yeah. And she was like, oh yeah, like I met him in Virginia Beach once.
Like I said, I met her in Virginia Beach.
Coach has met Palomalo.
Not actually.
And he was deceived.
At a football game.
At a football camp.
It was very dark. He couldn't really get a good view.
I was at Virginia Wesleyan. They had a football field, and I was just doing one-on-ones, and she was out there, and she was a fairly good cornerback. But then I actually saw like her tape, and she's pretty shit.
It was hysterical to us.
But
Like,
you know,
Palomalo knows who Coach is?
everybody know who Coach is. Everybody.
So that is our horror story. There we go. Got it right. Because that was terrifying.
It's okay.
Like, those are some landmines that were laid in here. We definitely need better ratios next time, because...
I feel like one.
I mean, I could get better ratio. This is just...
Please do.
Because if I bring baddies in here, it's like... Say I bring 2 other baddies, right? They come in here and they're like,
I'll be like, where's the light skin? Where is he at?
He's got a beard. He's light skinned, whatever you want to call me. And then Jack, like, I don't know. Then what?
We're a fun time. It would be a fun time.
I mean, I feel like we could be a fun time with anybody. If we're really like that.
Actually, if you brought the bitches, like, just you, and you brought 3 of them, and, like, pick which ones you want, they're like, I don't know. I guess I fucked up Matt's picture. Why is it, from right here, it looks like it's nut on his picture.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
Big.
fuck. That shit hurted.
So yeah, that...
I need to update mine.
Yes.
Mine's completely wrong.
Yeah.
Your birthday is wrong.
My hometown's wrong.
Told you.
Love the picture though.
Matt's supposed to pay for it.
Love the picture though.
Fuck is Matt doing? I feel like I sent it.
I just find it hilarious that Troy was looking at that exact picture. And just look at his face.
All right, but that'll do it for our horror stories. Do we cover sports so quickly at all?
Yes, the Ball family was doing a thing recently.
Jello Ball's a goat.
I know. Jello Ball, the first one I got up
He is
here.
goated.
He's trying to get back in the league.
He is
Well, Jello
goated.
is never in the league.
No, he had a 10-day with the Pistons.
All right.
Shit, my fault, Dave. Don't come back, Dave. My bad. Fucking had to sneeze.
By the way, for listeners, Dave and Bob are 2 big black labs. So
BBL.
What did it say Jello was averaging? Like 17?
Like 20 something. He had a bus beater the other
he's
day.
been good for the Hornets preseason. He's
probably going to get signed.
I would hope so.
You know, because the Hornets need a bright spot because,
They're not a bad roster.
oh no, this is an actual horror story, Mr. PJ Washington.
Oh God. Oh my God. PJ Washington.
Yeah. You wanna go into that?
What is this woman's name?
She
Brittany.
was the one that just left him, right?
Brittany Renner. Yep. Apparently he has to pay like $300K in child support.
They're gonna do him like they did Dre, man.
No,
So-
Blake fucking Griffin had to pay $38,000 in child support. But at first it was $8.
So, Brittany Renner is a 27-year-old woman who got with a 20. Like, I would say PJ Washington was on 20 one time he got with her.
Well, she was at his games when he was in college. Like, she was scouting.
Like, he was like 18 or 19. Like,
I'm saying she was at his games before he got together. Like, she was at the games to whatever.
which is
college.
fucked.
Yeah.
She was clearly using this man. He got played.
But he
But
knew
like a
this
fiddle.
is his fault though, because he knew she was like that.
Yeah, oh, it's 100% his fault, but fast forward to today, or a couple days ago, he is now having to pay this woman who he had a child with $200K a month in child support.
You understand that he's not getting a new contract for a few years, and that he makes like maybe $2 million a year.
No, he gets more than that.
I think it's about $2 million
Because he was the 12th pick in the draft 2019.
a year.
He's on a 4-year, $12 million contract, so yeah, he's getting $3 million a year.
Yeah, and of 1/3 of that is going to her every year.
That's awful. That's just okay. So this season he's getting $4 million a year.
That's still nuts.
Yeah.
Boy, you better move into a 1-bedroom apartment and save your money.
You better hope he's playing his ass off this coming season because he needs that contract extension because he's got a team option for $5.8 million next year, which that's on the horse step. Then they have a qualifying offer if they want to match any offer for agency. That's another $8 million.
At this point, he got to hire a hitman.
Something. Cause
I'm hiring Bloodsport to get her ass.
you can't trust these hoes.
I'm sending the Suicide Squad to get her. King Shark.
I need Viola Davis to get the team ready to go after her.
I can't find that.
But Hornets roster is good. But any other? What else do you have? Sports section?
Lonzo Ball got traded.
NBA free agency happened.
So Lonzo Ball's now in the Bulls, which makes me happy.
He's off the Pelicans.
He is now my good friend Zach LaVine. He now has a point guard and DeMar DeRozan.
The Bulls, I think, were like them and the Lakers. They won free agency.
No, fuck the Lakers.
Yes, they did.
The Lakers
Yes,
got
they
a
did.
geriatric team.
No,
Everybody's fucking.
I'll get there in a
40.
second. But let's start with the Bulls. Like, so they traded for Lonzo Ball. They didn't even give up much for Lonzo Ball. They have Zach LaVine still. They got DeMar DeRozan. They still have at power. Who is the power forward for team?
No, Larry Markkinen requested a trade.
Yeah, it's not Lauri Markkinen
Oh.
anymore. But okay, but you have Vucevic. Oh, it's Patrick Williams. That's who it is. And Nikola Vucevic is at center. That's a solid roster. That is a playoff team in the East. And then the Lakers, what they did was they got rid of fucking Kuzma's ass on KCP, Montrezl Harrell draft picks for Russell Westbrook. But then, which was like iffy at the time because it needed shooting. But then they went out and they signed a bunch of veterans. Kent Bazemore, Dwight Howard, Carmelo Anthony. They gave contracts to Taylor Horton Tucker, but they also got Malik Monk as well, which I did not see them doing. I don't know. Rob Pelinka just takes W's in my eyes. I love the Lakers. Anything to add about NBA free agency, Dante or Jacob? Anything?
No. LaMelo Ball got some new shoes for Puma. If you fuck with Puma. Jalen Green versus Cade Cunningham because Jalen Green was upset that he was not the first pick, and Cade Cunningham was. So he wants to prove that he's better than Cade Cunningham.
Jalen Green outplayed him.
Jalen Green had 25 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And Cade Cunningham, because of the Pistons and the Rockets played in the Summer League in Las Vegas, while Cade Cunningham had 20 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 steals. But I believe Jalen Green has suffered an injury where he'll be out for the rest of the Summer League. It's minor. He'll be
That happens
ready.
all the time, though.
He'll be ready for the season. No, it happened to Zion too. So.
It happened to Zion, it happened to Jalen Suggs this offseason, it happened to Markelle Fultz, it happened to Ben Simmons. It happens all the time. But, other sports topics?
Dennis Schroeder fumbled the bag.
Dennis Schroeder. Okay. Speaking of Lakers, so Dennis Schroeder, Jacob, is a point guard from Germany. He's playing NBA for a while now, but he's on the Lakers last. And he was requesting a massive contract extension. Now, he is a good point guard, but he's not great. But what he wanted was a deal worth more, 4 years worth more than $100 million. That's what he's asking for. The Lakers offered him 4 years, $84 million, which was definitely overpay. But he turned it down. And then he kind of choked in the postseason, lost a lot of value, and people were like, this guy's kind of... He didn't get money. So the Lakers replaced him pretty fucking quickly. And then he just signed yesterday, or a couple days ago, a 1 year, $5.9 million deal with the Boston Celtics after he turned down
moron.
4 years, $84 million with the Lakers to play with LeBron James, Anthony Davis. But they quickly, they got Russell Westbrook to replace his bum ass. Like, it is an all-time bag fumble
Yep.
from Dennis Schroeder.
Damn.
All time. Like, but yeah,
She
Dennis
be
Schroeder's a
called
fucking
Dennis,
moron.
Dennis Schroeder.
Dennis Scrotum.
No, Dennis Schroeder.
Schroeder.
Dennis Schroeder.
But anything else?
Actually, now it's time for me to fucking rant. Okay. So, Netflix. I'm not even mad at y'all. CW. I'm not even mad at y'all. I'm mad at... dog. I'm
Dave
mad
is an itch.
at
The whole fucking room.
Okay, so basically, it's this show called All American. Some of you may know it, some of you may not know it. It's basically about based off a true story, a football player, NFL linebacker, I believe, Spencer Paysinger. So it's pretty much based off of him and his coming up, right? Now the story is more about drama than it is about football, and it's gotten worse since season 1. Now, there has been a debate between who looks better between Layla Keaton and Olivia Baker, and who is better. Now, first of all, that ain't even a fucking question. It's Layla. But I need to talk about Olivia, because Olivia might have to be the menace of all menaces. So let me start. Let me start with all of her crimes of men. Like, she should be locked up for life. Like, she should have a life plus 30 years for the shit she's done. So number one, her and Layla were best friends. She fucked Layla's boyfriend and didn't tell her about it. And Layla's boyfriend got drunk one night at their homecoming and told the whole fucking school. And then the bitch wanted to go be like, oh, I was drunk. What? The bitch is an addict. She's been in rehab like 4 times. She was driving in the car with Spencer, who is black, and they are in Crenshaw, which is in California, like right near Compton. This bitch picked him up drunk, crashed her car, because that's all women do is lie and crash their car.
Yes.
Mind you, no one was on the street. It was just her. Crashed her fucking car. And because she knew she'd fail a sobriety test, she told Spencer to switch seats with her. Let me give you another one. So, there was some woman, I don't remember what her name, got shot by the police, right? Now, there was body cam.
What the fuck is going on in this show?
It's a lot. It's a dramatic
Yeah, I
ass
thought
show.
this was about football.
They do so
What the
many.
fuck?
They do so many things that don't deal with football, and it pisses me off because that's the main reason I watch the shows for football, and they barely even play football.
You just get some hoe shit?
What,
You just get this hoe shit?
bro? I get hoe shit. I get dumb shit, bro. The whole family's stupid, but Olivia's the worst. So
I mean, this just sounds like a horrible human being.
her mom is a lawyer, right? And her mom is covering the case with this girl like getting killed by the police. So this girl has a podcast that she films like twice a season. to, I guess, like, show, like, she's saying a good message. I feel like nobody knows she has a podcast and she's talking to no one. But whatever. I feel like y'all be on my dick about not making the website. I don't even think she knows she has to make a website. So anyway, her mom says, like, yeah, I can't release the footage. Like, it's under investigation. Why does this bitch Olivia hack into her mother's computer, steal the footage, and post it? And then the fucking cops get off because they couldn't use the it's not good evidence anymore now. And it's just like, oh, I was sorry. The people, I just thought they needed to know. And I was like, that sounds like somebody else I know. The people need to know. You know who I'm talking about. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Always think you're a visionary, but you're an idiot. Let me see. That's another crime. Also, the dude, her best friend's ex-boyfriend that she fucked, she ended up dating him. She ended up dating him and then cheating on him with her best friend's new boyfriend. Why? Why?
I don't know.
Why? And better yet, when her boyfriend, which was Layla's ex-boyfriend, his name's Asher.
I need to watch the show.
Yeah,
How many seasons are there?
3.
How long are the episodes?
Like 45 minutes.
How many episodes are usually in a season?
Like
51 episodes.
16.
Oh my fucking god, it's live TV.
It's good though. Like I said, season 1, you're gonna fucking love.
I love you. Like, this is a show about football. Then you get into what's happening. Show. I'm like, what the?
Season
fuck?
1, you're gonna get a lot of football. Season 2, not as much. Season 3, I can't even really remember a lot of football scenes. Like, I will tell you, let me finish.
No,
So this bitch was having like a cotillion or whatever. That's like a dance or some shit.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know what it is.
So this bitch was gonna go with Asher. Mind you, her best friend's ex-boyfriend that is now her boyfriend. Because since this nigga is homeless, she cares about what the fuck he's doing. Like, okay. Anyway, this bitch says, oh, you can't come to the cotillion because you're homeless and your mom just told you that I'm divorcing your father? Yeah, I'm gonna just go with the dude that you hate, Spencer. Why?
Like, why?
Mind you, Spencer got shot at the cotillion too, trying to protect this dumb bitch from getting shot. I was like, you know what, Olivia, you have a special place next to Hitler, because you are a terrible person.
The worst.
And then, well, everything else Dad did. Also, she's a whore. Because when the show first started and Layla and Spencer weren't dating, Spencer didn't know which one he wanted. Spencer was more so put Olivia in the friend zone and wanted to mac with Layla, right? Tell me why this bitch wanted to try to make Spencer jealous by kissing Spencer's old teammate. And was fucking with him for like 4 or 5 episodes, then dropped him to go get with Asher. But actually, no, I think they were dating, and then she cheated on him to go fuck with Asher. Just slinging pussy. And mind you, this bitch is like 16.
Fuck.
They're in high school.
16?
Wait, all these people are in high school?
It is a.
I was thinking like college or something.
No.
What
It's
the
all high
fuck?
school shit.
What the fuck?
All American.
I'd have nothing in high school happened to me like this. Like, the fuck?
Don't worry. Once you see the show, because I'm pretty because I was able to watch a whole season in a day. Right now ain't a whole day. Like, you can get a season done in like 3-4 hours. Like, however long it takes you to watch the Snyder Cut, you could watch a whole season of All American. And I think the first season is the longest one.
I'll stay here and I'll probably watch it eventually.
But When I tell you, tell these niggas about Jordan Baker real quick. Because I don't even want to talk about her. Yes, because I already told about Olivia. Tell these niggas about Jordan Baker.
Sit with a mic.
Jordan fucking Baker. The man thought himself. Who
First of all,
ended up selling the bag.
Jordan Baker, I want to first start off by saying, full on simp.
Kill yourself, Jordan.
Full on simp.
Kill yourself.
Like, there's no reason for you to risk your career with the girl. It's not even your child to begin with.
Okay, backstory. Jordan Baker is a 4 or 5 star quarterback in high school, right?
Okay.
So he would fuck this one girl, and she came to him a few weeks later and was like, I'm pregnant with your kid, right? Now he goes and gets all this baby shit for the bitch, gets cradles, books, clothes, all that. And then she's like, oh yeah, it's not yours. And I knew it wasn't yours. You know, I just knew you could take care of me since your family's rich. That's the backstory. So the whole time she knew Jordan wasn't the father. Now you can go over there. Because that shit frustrates me.
Like I said, he's risking his whole football career for this girl who you just heard what happened. And it's just like, this man is honestly the worst person in the movie, I think. I mean, in the show.
I don't know. We were just talking about Olivia. Olivia sounds pretty.
Oh well, yeah, Olivia, but
Olivia's a big man.
she is. She's oh my gosh! Can we run over her highlights real quick?
We just did. He just spent like a good 7 to 10 minutes like talking about what a monster to humanity Olivia is.
She has passed damn near every character, every male character. Bro. I'm surprised she ain't fucking Jordan yet at this point. Because who else she gonna fuck? Jordan is her twin brother.
And this show about football?
It's supposed to be.
No.
It's supposed to be.
Watch it. Yeah, it's supposed to be, but it seems more about like.
I'm saying season 1, mad football. Like every episode is some shit about football. Season 2, you got football like every other episode. This season, I don't fucking know. I remember it was one episode where they stopped the game and just forfeited for like police brutality. I'm like, okay, don't get me wrong. Police brutality is terrible. But if you think I'm going to be in the weight room all week, we going to get a game plan.
Not even just that, but being on the field at like 12:30 a.m. cleaning it up for this game.
Nigga, you stretched, you did kickoff, you did all that shit just to be like, you know what, we going to forfeit. I'll be like, I'm smacking the shit out of everybody. I'm so serious. I'm on that team because if I see everybody doing that, like, yeah, we for. I'm like, for what?
For what? Yeah.
For what?
I feel like you could have kneeled after the game, or before the game, but still play.
I'm sorry. It's gonna be like the first episode where they shot up the game. I'm shooting everybody. I don't give a fuck. I'm shooting players. I'm shooting referees. I'm shooting kids. I'm shooting women. I don't give a fuck. Cause I was like, y'all playing. But no, this man Jordan, the bitch tried to trap him, right? So all of a sudden, he's like, oh well, I'm in love with you now, and I want to take care of the baby together. What?
Okay, yeah, that happens.
Wait, let me get this straight. Are you talking about the twin?
Yes,
Twin
Jordan.
brother, yeah.
No, but who's he talking to that he's in love with?
it's
Not
the-
the
what's her
twin,
name?
right?
Simone.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
She tried to trap him, but then she was honest about it. Now, if a bitch tried to trap me and she's honest about it, I'm gonna be upset. But I'd rather you do that than make me spend more money.
Facts.
You feel me? Like, I ain't trying to be on that Kanye gold digger shit where it's like, after 18 years, you tell me the kid ain't mine.
Where's the shovel?
Because I swear to God, if I take care of a kid for 18 years and I find it's not mine, you are gonna die.
Put her in the movie holes.
You have 48 hours to do whatever you need to do because I'm coming to find you. I'm so serious. No one can save you. God cannot save you. And the kid, I'm gonna let him live, bro. I like, it's not even on you. Your mom is terrible.
Well, so she ended up having the kid, right? But then, what happened?
She gave it away.
Yeah, she gave it away.
She gave it away. Gave it up for adoption. But then, like 2-3 weeks later, because she seen motherfuckers happy with their kids, she was like,
Oh, I want my baby back.
I feel like he's not happy there.
That's not... Motherfucker, what are you talking about? You're 16.
So what do you think she does? If you were to...
Sounding based on what the show's been about, I'm gonna assume she's gonna crash a car into the house of the people that own the fucking baby.
Nah, so she pulls up there.
I might guess she just goes full.
She pulls up to the place.
I guess she burns
She's
that
knocking on the door real innocently. Dude comes out, she's looking there like sad as hell. Like, she's like he's like, can I help you? He's like, what'd she say? She said something like,
I want my kid back, like some shit like that. And he was like, this is my son. And then the wife had to come out and was like, you can visit him. But bro, we already signed the paperwork.
So technically she had 3 more days to make a decision. Or else it was a closed deal, they were gonna keep the kid. But
this isn't even the worst part, Jack. So think about it. Think about it, Jack. And I need your full attention. And you too, Jacob. Okay. So hypothetically, say that water bottle right there is a bitch. Now, Jacob, you fuck that bitch one day, and Jack fucks that bitch the other day. Now, because Jack has more money, she gonna say, "Oh, that baby is Jack's," and Jack's gonna be like, "Okay, that time's up well," even though the baby's actually yours. So basically, what I'm hearing is she's not only so much of a whore that she fucked 2 dudes in the same week, raw, mind you, raw. Fucked 2 dudes in the same week, knew one of them was the father, but chose to go with the other one. So that means that this, yeah.
Is this Olivia?
No, this is Simone.
Simone.
Every woman in this show is terrible. Actually, I don't know. I think the Baker's mom, she kind of cool.
yeah.
She ain't did nothing. Spencer mom or.
That's fucked up.
She's a whore. She was playing back and forth with Billy and Corey.
That's true, yeah.
Fucked up. What
Corey-
is about Jordan Baker though? Like what?
Okay, so Jordan, mind you, after all this shit, he takes the bitch back.
Simone.
They were never dating. It was like a one-night stand. So now all of a sudden, since he spent like a few weeks paying for some
Fell in
kid
love. Full sim
shit,
shit.
fell in love with the bitch. Tell me why the very next season they in Vegas for a concert.
Yes.
They get married.
They're 20 years old.
Oh.
They're not even 20. They're in high school. They're like 17.
Oh my sweet.
And the stupidest part about it is everybody was telling him like, bruh, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? And he was like, I'm in love. Like, I love her. I want to spend the rest of my life with her. And then they keep it from the parents. Once the parents find, the parents are like, yeah, bro, you got to cut that off. And they're like, no, I love her. Like, we're going to run away and go to the same college together. And all of a sudden, this bitch. And look, this bitch is every motherfucker in that show lies. Because she plays tennis, and nobody knew that till season 3.
Well, rule number 1 in life: if you're dating a girl in high school, never, ever, ever go to the same college as your high school girlfriend.
He wanted to go to UCLA, but he didn't get an offer from UCLA.
But you don't go to the same college.
No,
as
he wanted to
your
go
girl.
with her because he's in love with the bitch. Even
Which
though the bitch
that's what I'm
tried
saying.
to
That's a
cheat.
problem because when it crashes, let's say you only go to school because you like the girl. It's not at school. You're fucked. That happened to someone I know.
You said it's on Netflix?
Yeah,
I'll watch it.
All 3 seasons on Netflix. That shit is wild. Like I be in awe every episode. Like, what the fuck did I just watch? Like it's no way. And especially because I used to watch it like on TV, so I got commercials. Like I'd watch it the week that it came out. I'd be in awe. But no. So he wants to follow this bitch to college. Mind you, this nigga could go D1. And it's like, well, I can get into any college in the country. Like, bro, you're ass. You're ass.
Who?
Jordan. He got replaced by a linebacker to be a quarterback. How that shit happen?
Ass.
How that shit happen? And fuck. What else? So apparently this bitch Simone plays tennis. Nobody knew that. And this the dumb shit they said. Oh yeah, when I was younger, they used to call me little Serena Williams, and I was like, stop fucking lying, yo. Like, who lies like
Somebody
that?
give it a cap.
Like, oh yeah, they called me Lil Serena. Like, nigga, when's the last time you seen little kids play tennis competitively? Like, they don't have no little league for tennis. Like, maybe at the fucking YMCA. Like, y'all full of shit. So then, anyway, what else fucking happened? They get married again. Like, they actually get it official.
Official.
Like a wedding and everything. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not watching season 4.
You will.
I'm gonna watch, but I'm not. I haven't even watched.
You're watching season 4.
I haven't even watched all the episodes of season 3. I think I've missed like 2 or 3 episodes. Cause I don't know, bro. These motherfuckers is just devious.
Oh yeah, I'm done.
Hey, ducks.
All right. Well, that's probably gonna wrap up this episode.
Yeah, fuck the bakers.
Jacob, thank you for joining us. Check out again the Gentleman's Act podcast.
Yep.
It's on Spotify, Amazon Music, and what else? Where else can you find it?
That's it.
That's it.
As far as I know, that's it.
Damn, my memory's on one today.
No, I did tell you another one earlier, but then I checked and it didn't have it.
Damn, you hate to see it, but
And YouTube.
well, is your podcast on YouTube?
Yes, it is.
I'm lazy as shit, so I've got like 3 or 4 episodes up there,
So
but
you-
the other
Are those red or green?
12.
So you
are
can
on
check him
Spotify.
out on YouTube as well. The Gentleman's Act again.
Oh, if that
Thank you
was
for joining
orange,
us.
that's me.
That'll do it for this episode of Pipeguard's podcast.
Bye bye.
Hopefully in the next couple weeks, and now we have a way we might get it on audio platforms. But anyway, have a good day, and cue the Andre 3000.
So, I typed a text to a girl I used to see, saying that I chose this cutie pie with whom I wanna be. And I apologize if this message gets you down. Then I CC'd every girl that I'd CC round town. And hate to see y'all frown, but I'd rather see her smiling. Wetness all around me, true, but I'm no island, peninsula maybe. Makes no sense, I know crazy. Give up all this pussy cat that's in my lap, no looking back. Spaceships don't come equipped with rear view mirrors. They